Okay, welcome to the next class, which is on Furry Sings the Blues. Shout came in for this just now. It's a Joni Mitchell song, and sorry, I'm being... Well, it's a Joni Mitchell song. Okay, so let's carry on. This is on guitar, so apologies to all of you, as you know, and some of you have been very, very critical of my guitar playing. Which is justified. Caveat, I don't actually play guitar. I borrowed my son's guitar for this video. Okay, this song would be really, really difficult to work out unless you understand that the guitar is not in standard tuning. You have to know with Joni Mitchell what tuning she's using at any given time. She uses lots of different ones. This one, I believe, is the one that gets called the Joni tuning, so we'll go through that in just a second. But Furry Sings the Blues, just to get a bit of Joni Mitchell stuff together or in perspective, just a tiny bit for those of you that don't know. This is from 1976, the album Hejira. It's track 3 on Hejira. This is her 8th studio album at this point, which is relatively early on in her career, but this is her 8th studio album at that point. So she's already pulling up trees big time, and this is one of the most critically acclaimed Joni Mitchell records. It regularly features way up the list on kind of best ever albums and all that kind of stuff. I mean, lots of her records do. Blue quite frequently finishes at the very top of the pile, but this one is way up there. The album before it, I think, is the Hissing of the Summer Lawns, which has got some great songs on it. But it's quite hard to find a bad Joni Mitchell song. If you can find one, let me know. Okay, so that's a bit about Joni Mitchell. I'll say it again, don't judge the guitar playing. You can do a much better job, I'm sure. Right. Please do a good job, but I'll demonstrate this because it's really important certainly if you're going to play this song on guitar, which I think it sounds best if you do, like most of her songs. Right, okay, so the tuning is as follows. You can probably see it by now. If you understand what's going on there, great. Okay, D, A, E, G, C, E. That's not the only tuning she uses. She uses lots, but this is the one that gets called the quote-unquote Joni tuning. D, A, E, G, C, E. Okay, you don't actually need to know an awful lot of chords for this song. You just need really good guitar technique so you can make the chords sound good. And if you start mucking around with tuning, I guess your guitar is going to go in and out of tuning. My son doesn't actually know that I've done this. He's just next door, but hopefully he'll let me off. Okay, so that's the tuning. And so on the intro you need F5. So I think this is right. Excuse the... Oh, you can't see. Oh, good. Okay, you can't see how I'm playing it anyway. So if you fret 3 on the 2 lowest strings, you get a 5th. And then if you go up, as you can see on my chart, you get another 5th, which is going to sound from F5 to G5. The rhythm is like that. And then if you fret 3 fingers again, I can't really do it because I can't play guitar. But if I fret the first or the lowest 3 strings on 7, it's out of tune it's only out of tune because I've just well, 1, because I play out of tune, and 2, I've just changed the tuning on this guitar. But that's A minor 9, and you can probably hear that you get some sounds where some of the higher strings are lower than some of the lower strings because of the way this works. But sorry, that's actually the chord we get, which is an A minor 9 chord. Okay, you then get something, and you get this so much in Joni Mitchell's music. That's the first part of the intro, by the way. So you get. And forgive me, I can't play it. I don't play guitar. Etc. etc. You then get this chord, which is G6 over D. So I'll do an even worse job of that. Please may I play it on the piano? Permission granted. Save us from the guitar playing. There's a low D, and there's a G6 chord on top. Of course, a G major chord. It's got an E in it. There's the E. So that's D, B, D, E, G. And that's exactly how Joni Mitchell plays that chord. There it is on the keyboard, saving my graces there. And there it is on the guitar. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, then we get like a D add 2 sound. Is that right? No, I might have written that wrong. Yeah, sorry, there we go. There should be a 2 in there as well. So don't play the C open, because you're going to get then like a dominant kind of sound, which is a nice sounding chord. So the chart is wrong, as it so often is. I knew I'd get this wrong. But you have to fret there with 2 as well. And then you get the D add 2 sound. And then if you go down here, if you remove whatever finger that is, it's in terms of strings, where you can see the chart, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 4th string. If you then get that open, that's the chord that I started at the beginning, which is a chord that Joni Mitchell uses so much. Add 2, add 4 kind of sound. It's such a great sounding chord. It's one that you guys hear me play all the time when I add that into things that I play. Okay, and then if we go for the final chord, which is F major 7 sus 2, which sounds like that, which is really nice. So just run through that one more time. Okay, so the guitar is tuned D, A, E, G, C, E. Sorry. Okay. And the chords that you need, and once you've worked out these chord shapes, I'm sure the form of the song is really straightforward. It's just got an intro and a verse. It's a long verse, and then it just repeats 3 times, really, if memory serves me correctly. F5, G5, A minor 9. Again, I do apologize. Yikes. Okay, then you've got the G6 over D. And there's lots of interplay in the song. Sorry, I was in danger of trying to play it then a bit. She plays around those chords a fair bit, which you can see I've written down there. It goes between the D2, and then she goes between those 2 chords, and then the F major 7 sus 2. And so it's really easy in some ways to go from that F major sound to the A minor sound. It's always easy to get from F major to A minor on any instrument. Gosh, I think I've just killed 3 Canadians with that bad playing. Sorry. Every time Michael Allen plays a guitar, a Canadian dies. Can hear my wife laughing at me. Okay. Good. So that's that. Let's put it into context, and I'm going to save myself from any more embarrassment where that's concerned, and I'll play it on the piano. So at this point, hopefully you've got the guitar, how that works on the guitar, and just concern yourself with these kind of things. Hopefully you can see them, but those are the chords. And here's what the song sounds like. If you haven't heard this before, then that's cool. It's the music from 1976. The question I would always say to you guys in classes, let me just turn the amp off. Think about what you were doing in 1976. I know what I was doing. I was not alive. So there's that kind of... That's the D sus-sound verse. G6 to D2, F major 7. A minor. Sorry, I haven't listened to this song for ages. So this is the end of the verse, and we're going to go back into... And then we're back in the F major. Let's go around again. A minor 9. G6 over D to D to F now. A minor again. So you can see how in some ways the music is really simple. Longer on here, sorry. And longer on the D, then it goes to F, sorry. Okay. So they go around one more time. Good. I hope that makes some sense to you. I hope you can see the link between those guitar sounds and the piano sounds. For example, that sound or this sound. Of course, when you play it on guitar, you get the notes kind of sounding in a different order. Whereas on piano, you tend to just play them all at once. So there's loads of really cool stuff going on in this song, as there almost always is in a Joni Mitchell song. But there you go. Strong argument for understanding guitar tunings and intervals and those kind of things, so you can work these things out. But yeah, please, word of caution, don't try and play Joni Mitchell songs, certainly of this period, in standard tuning. Use, if you have access to a guitar that you can put in a different tuning, use this one here, the so-called Joni tuning. Okay, once again, caveat, put this video out really quickly. The request came in an hour ago. The video comes out. I want you guys to see that I'm doing my best to try and keep the course feel for you, and try and offer you the education that you deserve. Okay, right, I'll sign off here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, ciao.